Hey YouTube, it's D to the A to the N to the I to the P, and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, as y'all can tell by the title, I'll be telling the truth. So a lot of y'all probably looking at the title and thumbnail like, what is she talking about? What do you mean the truth? Like, what's going on? What's tea? So yeah, I just want to start off and say this video gonna be raw and uncut. I didn't slick up my hair. I'm fresh out the tub. I didn't put on no earrings. All I did was put something on my lips. And I do that every night, so there's nothing new. But I let slicking up, doing it, no, I'm not going nowhere. But yeah, so I just want to start off by saying, we'll talk a little bit, vent a little bit to y'all. So y'all, I want to start out by saying that for a moment in life, I felt like I was losing. And I felt as if, like, every time I tried to do something, it didn't work out. Well, I'm not going to say every time. I'm going to say it was a period in my life where I feel like every time I tried to do something, it wasn't working out. Every time I tried to take a different route, it still wasn't working. So, yeah. So, I took it upon myself to do something different. And a lot of people probably forget that. I'm not even going to say that. But, yeah, I took it upon myself to do something different and take a turn in my life. And honestly, I really don't care about what people have to say or their opinions and all that. I really don't. So I want to put that out there because I don't care. And negative comments, y'all can keep them to yourselves because at the end of the day, this is my life. This is what I chose to do. This is what I am going to do. So it doesn't matter. So this is what else I want to say. Yeah, I did take it upon myself. I was encouraged a little more by somebody, but it wasn't like, oh, she said do this, I'm about to go do this. No, it was my thought. Well, it was a thought I had for a minute. Me personally, I feel like I should have had the thought a little minute ago so that some things could have already been done. But like I say, everything is done when it's supposed to be done. So I'm not too much stressing on it. But yeah. So I had a thought and I thought about it and I'm like, But what always gets me is the test part. Like, I'm smart. I'm a smart person. I can understand things. I can comprehend things. But it's always like when it comes to tests, it's like my mind be all over the place. Because like I can know something or I can do something 1,000 times and remember it. But then it's like when I get the test, it's like I be second guessing myself. I'm put it like that. It's like I be second guessing myself and I don't like that. So it just was the whole test thing. But I took the test. I'm like, okay, I feel a little better. But it wasn't the real test. So I'm like, okay, I feel a little better. You know, this a little simple. I'm like, okay. Well, I see why I struggled, which I already knew my struggles before I took the test because, like, basically since I've been in school, you know, tests been coming up every grade. Well, not every grade, but I know after I passed the 3rd grade, they made a 3rd grade reading test. Then in 5th grade, it was a science test, you know, stuff like that. Then, you know, ACT, state tests in high school and all that. So I got used to tests and I knew my strengths and my weaknesses. So I had already knew what was going to be my weakest. Also with the ACT. So, yeah. So I was like, okay. I feel okay. I don't feel like great, but I feel okay because it's like, okay, I did good. Or I did the best of what I could. That's how I looked at it. So I'm like, okay. So I took the test. Okay, cool. What a pre-test. Okay. So then, why didn't even tell y'all it? Well, yeah, so I was feeling down or whatever. I'm gonna run it back a little bit. I was feeling down or whatever. I feel like everything I tried to do was not working. And I was just kind of lost at the moment. But I always had this thought in my head, I can't give up. Like, it got to be something else. I can't give up. Like, I'm feeling down in the moment and probably feel like I'm lost or something. But I always said in my head, I can't give up. Like, it got to be something else out here. Or, you know how they always be like, oh, don't, if it's not working, just look at it like it's not for you. And I'm just looking like, why isn't this for me? This is something that I want to do. This is something that I want to achieve. This is something that I actually see myself doing. But I guess I just got to look at it. It's meant for you to do, but not right now. So, yeah, so that's how I had to look at it. But in the moment, baby, couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. I'm talking about I cried days and nights straight. So, yeah. So there was that. So I ended up calling a recruiter. So I'm like, okay, you know, like, no, I text him. I texted him, I didn't call. I'm very shy when it comes to talking. But yeah, so I texted him whatever. He was asking about myself. Asking, have I ever took the ASVAB? I'm like, no. So when I heard ASVAB, my heart had just dropped or whatever. I was scared a little bit, which I told him because, you know, I'm just being real. I am scared, whatever. So yeah, fast forward, I did take it. So as time went on, I kept retaking it. Like, I'm steady retaking. I'm trying to study. I'm trying to see, like, what can I do to fix the areas that I'm lacking in. So he ended up sending me this thing or whatever. Me personally, I feel like the website that he sent me, whatever, was basically just like more tests, more tests, more tests, more tests. And all they do is like tell you what you got wrong. But I know it's wrong. It's like, how can I solve it? Like, break down, how do I get my answer or something like that. Like certain math questions, I would just look like, girl, wait. And then like the reading I think it was reading comprehension. Some of it just look at the question like, girl, this common sense. Most of it's common sense. I'm saying most, not all. Most of it's common sense. Some of it have you looking like, girl, are you slow? But yeah, so I'm just looking like, okay, cool. It got to this part about like, I don't know the title of that part, but it was just like about cars and different parts and what to do. Girl, I ain't no mechanic. Like, I'm just looking like, okay, guess. Yes. Like, literally, I just had to guess on that part. So, okay, cool. So, how it came about, I'm like, okay, like, I'm actually, you know, let's give it a try. So, I'm going to Jackson. Like, if y'all want to know, like, the business trip vlog. I supposed to be vlogging. Well, I did vlog another time, but I ain't like the vlog because I wasn't able to record as much as I wanted. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, I go down there for my physical. Hold on, no, back. I'm going too fast. I go down there for my test, the ASVAB. Me personally, I just prayed. I didn't even try to think about it too much. I didn't try to read. I just went there and did my best. Baby, I got in there looking at them questions. Baby, what do you mean? What is this part? What happens if these go wrong? Baby, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know, like, what piece do you use? What is this? Baby, I don't know. Like, literally, this is just how I'm looking in my head. But I'm still just clicking because it's just like, just take a wild guess because you don't know. Ain't no point in me just stressing myself out about something I don't know. All I could really do to try to help me pick the most accurate answer was to reread it. So I'm just like, okay, boom. So my heart beating, I'm like, y'all, oh my God, like, what is this score about to look like? So I get my score. I'm like, okay, you know. First, before I even seen my score, I was trying to read out their faces. Well, this lady face, it was two of them, but the one here gave my paper. So I was trying to read out her face. She was like, dang, that good. Like, yeah. I'm like, I hope she's not lying to me, like, based off her facial expression, like what she telling me. I'm like, oh, Lord. So I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. I got my score back. I'm like, okay, girl, you did that. I'm like, it could have been better. And that's why I feel like I always be beating myself up. But I just feel like I hold myself to a higher expectation. Like, I can do my best. I can do whatever. But I always be like, girl, you can do better. So it's like I was happy that I had made what I made. But then I was looking at like, girl, you could have did better. So I was beating myself up in a moment, which I'd be trying to stop doing. But it's like kind of hard because like I know what I'm capable of. And it's also like, you know that you can do more. So I was looking at like, okay, it's good. But like, girl, you could do way better. So yeah, I beat myself up about it. So next, I went back for my physical. I went there for my physical. Mind y'all, prior to me going to my physical, I had box braids. I simply asked. I said, is it okay, you know, for me to have my braids or whatever? Because, you know, if I can't have my braids, you know, I can wait and reschedule another time because my braids were still kind of fresh. So no, I'm not just gonna jump and just take out my braids. So I send a picture or whatever. They're like, yes, it's good. Y'all see me when I get down there, talking about everything going good. I can hear, I can see. Blood work good. I'm talking about everything. Past drug tests, like everything was good. Then boom, I get hit with these. When I say y'all, that lady, When I say she didn't even try to take my height, she literally looked. She said, oh, you got braids. I can't get your height. When I say my whole mood changed, like my whole mood changed, I literally had to laugh. And I said, okay, like laughing literally calms me down. I literally had to laugh. But most time when I'm laughing, I'm just laughing because it's funny or it's like really, okay. But I literally had to laugh to calm myself down because I'm like, wait, what do you mean you can't get my height? Like, no shade, no tea, but it was a girl who was in there who had locks or dreads, whichever one y'all want to call it. And she didn't have a retwist, like, not no retwist from like no 1 or 2 months. It was literally like she had new growth, like just sitting up. And she took her height. So I'm just like, what's tea? Me and the girl literally out there talking or whatever. And she was like, I don't see why she ain't let you, I don't see why she ain't get your height or whatever. She did mine. And I'm just looking like, girl, for real. Like, what's tea? So I'm mad. Or whatever, I call my recruiter, whatever, I call my people, whatever. And I'm just mad because I'm like, I literally sat up here and I told y'all about my hair before I even came. Which y'all could have said that instead of saying it was okay. Then I come down here and it's a different story. Like, what's tea? Like, let me know something. What's tea? So I was upset because I feel like I had came this far. Like, I supposed to be sworn it and everything. I'm happy. I'm kind of nervous. I'm thinking I'm about to swear in. I'm about to be happy. Like, hold on. Was my people come? Yeah, my people was headed there that day. They were headed there. I was supposed to swear in, y'all. I was supposed to swear in that day after my physical. Supposed to be sworn in. Okay, cool. It was upset, like highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. Oh, then y'all, prior to that, well, yeah, prior to that situation, I had nails. I'm talking about a fresh set. Well, it wasn't like fresh, but it was a fresh set. Well, I had to bite. My nails are still kind of damaged to this day. Trying to bite and hurry up, get them nails out. Baby, if I would knew y'all was going to act like this and do this, I could have kept my nails on and I could have kept my hair done and could have just rescheduled with y'all. But okay, next. So, another time come around where they reschedule it. And what happened? They rescheduled it. I'm trying to think about it in my head and try to tell y'all at the same time. But yeah, so they rescheduled me another time. Tell me why, y'all. I go down there for the second time. Tell mind y'all, I'm tired. I'm woke out. I'm tired. Can barely keep my eyes open. I get up there. I'm talking to the man or whatever. I had kind of knew it was something anyway by like I can read the energy people give off, but it was like a little facial expression he had made. So I'm like, what's wrong? I ain't say that, but that's how I'm looking like, what's wrong? He was like, did they tell you a time? I said, no. Well, you're supposed to be in here at 6. So the only thing I can tell you to do is come back another day. But when I say forget 38 hot, I was 48 hot. Because what do you mean? First of all, for one, you knew I didn't have no time. If I had a time, I would not be standing here looking at you. For 2, I don't know if it was just me or whatever, but I didn't like the way he had worded that. I felt like you had a little attitude or whatever. Like, what's tea? Like, for real, y'all, when I said I was so fed up, I was ready to give up. I literally prayed to God. I talked so much stuff. It didn't make no sense. I'm talking about mad. Like, mad. I'm talking about going out everything. I was mad because I'm not trying to hear this. This is my second time I done came here and it's something. Like, if this is a sign for me not to do this, then please speak to me. Please let me know. Please, I stop wasting my time. Girl, when I was like, oh, I'm not going back. Babe, I'm talking about I was irritated. I'm talking about I'm going off. I'm going in. Because why are you wasting my time? Okay, y'all. Prayed about it. I talked to God. I prayed. I gave it a next shot. I went. I'm like, okay. So they got my height. They got my weight. Yeah, they had to do my height and my weight. Which they had already told me I really didn't have to worry about my height and my weight because they was like, I'm not overweight or like underweight or nothing like that. So I really wasn't worried about that. I was just ready to get the process over. So y'all, I'm sitting there waiting. So they was like, if they gave you the option of swearing today, would you swear in? It's like, yeah. Like, yeah, baby. If I don't gotta keep coming back here and back and forth on the road, yeah, you wanna get me in today? Yes, I will. So I was so scared. I was like, dang, like I'm actually about to do these. Like, girls, do something you actually wanna do. Like, girl, you about to actually get yourself into something serious. So I'm like, okay, y'all. When I was waiting around for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, I think cause like something was going on with the computer and certain documents and stuff like that. It was just a lot. So yeah, the moment came. I was scared, y'all. Like, I was literally shaking. Like, I think something be wrong with my nerves or something. Like, y'all, I think, was it yesterday or was it today? Like, I was just sitting somewhere in my hand, just got to shaking out of nowhere. I don't know. But I know when I was shaking then, it's because I was nervous. But yeah, I was shaking or whatever, and I'm just in the room. And there was this boy who was recording my video. He had ended up talking to me, and I was happy that he talked to me because he kind of threw my mind out for being nervous a little bit. But I mean, I'm talking about nervous. So I did it. Y'all can hear, like, when I was talking, I was literally about to cry. I was like, girl, don't cry. But, like, my tears, it's like I was happy. And then it's also, like, a moment like, dang, girl, like, you're growing up. Like, you're literally doing something big, like, for real. So it's, like, happy and, like, a little, you know, I'm going to say scared. Not scared. A little nervous. Because it's, like, I'm getting myself into this. I can't get myself back out, like, easily. So it's like, dang, like, is this actually something that, you know, how do I word it? Like, is this something actually that I'm gonna do or be happy with the doing, basically? So yes, I did it. I'm just happy. I'm just mad. So yeah, y'all. So I'm thinking, you know, the time when I was supposed to swear, I had asked them, I was like, okay, so when I swear, are they gonna tell me my date or whatever? And I think, not to quote anybody because I don't remember, but I think it was like, I don't think you're gonna find out date. So I'm like, okay, y'all, after I sworn, they told me my date. No, let me run it back. The man was like, if they say tomorrow, you ready? I looked, tomorrow? What do you mean? But yeah, so he ended up telling me my date or whatever. And I was just like, okay. All the time, y'all, I was like, dang, like, this around the corner. Like, this literally how I'm looking. I'm like, dang, this around the corner. He was like, you ready? I'm like, yeah. Like, might as well be. No point of holding back. No point of being scared. Just step out on faith. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, y'all, I was happy and I was a little scared. But overall, this whole situation has been a little rocky. But yeah, so y'all, I'm supposed to be leaving. I won't even tell y'all like my location or anything of where I'm going and stuff like that until I graduate, which will be another vlog. But yeah, I'm going away, y'all, real soon. I just want y'all to pray for me, wish me the best. I'm gonna pray to God, keep him by my side. My people who I talk to them daily, I'm write their address and stuff down so I can write them and talk to them and stuff like that. But overall, people kept asking, like, are you scared? At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. But it's like, now, it's like, girl, it's what you've been through, it's what you saw. What could be worse? Not saying nothing can't be worse, but that's what I'm saying. This would keep me going. Like, girl, you not already seen this type of stuff. You not already did these, like, you done got over that. You can get over anything. That's how I'm looking at it. So yeah, and my caption gonna be impossible turn possible when I graduate, because what, yeah. But yeah, y'all, so overall, I'm really just happy for myself. It's a new journey. I get a new look. Like, I get a different look at everything and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, y'all just come down below. Happy emojis, like, literally, I'm just happy. Little, like, nervous, because it's like, but I feel like soon I'm gonna adapt to my environment. Like, the hollering and stuff kind of adapts to hollering, but I don't like hollering. I don't like hollering and screaming. But like, it was a video, like, I was watching a whole bunch of videos on stuff about it, but it's like, don't take it personal. Like, they're literally doing this to better me. So when you hollering at me and stuff like that, I'm just have to look at it like, okay, thank you. Like, that's why I think I'm gonna have to tell myself when I first go, when they be hollering, thank you. in my head, though, not say it because I'm not finna play with the people. But in my head, I'm just be like, thank you, because, you know, like, you hollering at me, you get me feed, you get me right, you get me together. So I'm just have to look at like, thank you. Don't take it personal. Like, dang, you hollering at me, you know. Girl, no. Don't take it personal. Just say thank you and keep going. And then the workout part, all I can really just tell myself is to keep going. Literally, when you feel like you about to give up, keep going. And another thing that keeps me going is like right when I'm about to give up, things fall in place. So this time I had to look at it, girl, right when you about to give up, you know, like for instance, as an example, like say we doing push-ups or something, right when I'm finna give up, he like, okay, next. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm over here finna give up, and then probably had to do extra when he just about to tell us to stop doing these push-ups and do something else. So this time I had to look at it, do that. What else? Yeah, and just give my all in everything that I do. Don't give up. Don't have a failing mindset. And my mindset every morning, God give me strength to get through the day and stuff like that. Like while I'm doing stuff, God just keep me going. God, like every time, every moment, every second of the day, God, I'm literally talking to myself, literally preaching to myself to keep me going, because I don't want to give up. I don't want to fail. I didn't do all this just to give up or just to be easily done. Like, no, I'm in it so that I can get through this. I'm not in it just say, okay, I'm in it. No, I'm in it so I'm going to get through it. So, yeah. So, yeah, y'all. So, I'll be having more, I think about 2 to 3 more videos coming that deals with this topic that y'all be getting or whatever. And I'm leaving pretty soon. So from this video, do I want to tell y'all when I leave? I don't think I want to tell y'all when I leave right now. Dang. I don't want to tell y'all, but I'm saying. Yeah, I don't want to tell y'all. Probably the last video that I end up dropping about this topic, I'll probably tell y'all, because everything be set in stone and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell y'all right now, but yeah. So y'all just follow me through my journey. The day of, like when I'm leaving and stuff, I'm gonna record, knowing I'm not gonna be able to probably edit and upload it and all that day. So if I end up recording and stuff like that, I probably save them clips and stuff for when I graduate, so y'all can actually see or whatever. Then yeah, I ain't gonna move too fast, because I'm gonna talk about AIT, but I haven't even made the basic training. So yeah, but at AIT, I think I'm gonna vlog like way more, and probably short videos or whatever, and probably not too much editing, because on time I record, I'm just gonna upload it. So forget the intro, the outro, all of it. Just be happy y'all getting content. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, when I graduate, I'm gonna tell y'all everything, like how I felt at the beginning, how I felt at the end, how did I get myself through stuff and stuff like that, and advice for people who want to join, who's scared or who's nervous about it and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all see my hair? Yo. Oh, y'all, I had did a twist. It was a ponytail, but I had turned it into a twist, and it's actually cute. I really had twisted it because I wanted the curl to look better. But when I had took it out, I was like, girl, I really like this twist. Forget that curl, because that curl was really not giving how I wanted to give. So the twist is better. But this gonna be took out soon. And the date now is right here. Oops. This is the date right now. It's 9:37 at night. So yeah, this video is raw and uncut. I'm trying to see, I'm not even gonna put no intro and outro on this video, because they ain't gonna do nothing but make the uploading process longer. So yeah, y'all just be happy that y'all got this content. I probably do a thumbnail with intro and outro, y'all. Yeah, I could probably forget that for a minute, probably until I come back, because I don't know, like I gotta get back serious on the editing side and stuff like that. So yeah, start making some good intros and editing my videos deeper and all that. I think both like before I go, like it's gonna be raw and uncut. Literally, I mess up, I say the wrong thing, ain't no beat, no none of the, literally raw and uncut. Basically most of my videos been like that for a minute, because I just feel myself like not really feeling the editing stuff no more. So yeah, raw and uncut y'all for a good minute. So I just get myself together. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I have time. I can break down. I can edit my vlog. I can do this. Until then, raw and uncut. But thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.